What to do, gaming family? What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boys. We are back again. This is the Victory Road of Gaming Podcast, presented by the Blerd Syndicate. And as always, you know I am here. I am the Husky Hokage, and as always, I got my man with me, who stepped away from the camera.
Yeah, my bad, man. It got hot in here, and I was like, hold on, it got hot.
Already,
I had to hurry up.
We got company. And you are
my bad. I was like, man, it got hot, and I was like, oh man, I can't be in there sweating and listening on the camera like that, man. That's
the
my
dub,
fault.
ladies and gentlemen. The dub.
Thank you.
And like I just said, we got company tonight. We got a guest, man. Met this guy at the African American Comic Book Expo here in Birmingham, put on by Blerd Over. Me and him was talking. We talked for a good minute. Really cool guy, author, writer, voice actor, game developer, kind of does it all. So let me introduce JT, man. What's going on, man?
Hey man, what's going on, man? I ain't even mad at you about the hot. I went and grabbed two little fans real quick. I don't want to be sweating.
I didn't feel it. No, I'm trying to tell you, I sweat bad too, man. I sweat bad. So I was like, let me go ahead and go ahead and set this up before I get the glistening on the camera, and it's too late. But also, like I said, doing my research on JT, I'm not gonna say he's a jack of all trades. We're gonna say he's a master of all trades. You know the old saying, jack of all trades, master of none. Well, I'm gonna say he's a master of all trades. How about that?
Yeah, man is talented. That's to say the least. He's very talented.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. So if you don't mind, just you just want JT, Johnny. What's the
JT, John, JJ, any of
it.
Cool. So if you don't mind, just a kind of a quick introduction, just kind of jump in or just kind of tell everybody a little bit about yourself, kind of what you do, what you did, and all that other stuff. So yeah.
I'm Jonathan Thomas Jones. Like you said, I'm a writer, I'm a voice actor, a visual artist, and my most recent passion, the thing that I'm into the most right now, is game development. I kind of got pulled into the world of narrative design, and it's like, haven't been a writer, and I've done like a lot of mediums. I've done like web series, I've done like film, I've done books, I've done comics, but it's like I really, really enjoyed writing like for video games, and I think like I just found like a new passion in my elevated age.
That's awesome.
Seasoned age.
There you go. Seasoned.
My increased wisdom.
There you go. That's
I'll be forgetting my camera right here, so I'll be pointing at the screen and I'll be looking off.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I'm up here typing, but that's what's up. So just we'll kick stuff off. So you mentioned game development, man, and we've talked about it before. Who have you worked with, or what as far as countries have you worked with?
The most recent studio that I've worked with is Spearhead Games. They did games like Omen. The Omen site was I think the last one that was pretty big, and the one we were working on was called Unforetold Witchstone. It was like this big thing with like dynamic choices that like changed the world that you're in and everything like that. And it had gotten delayed in like 2019, and everyone had just started back up, and I got a call to join the team, and it was a lot of fun working with them. And unfortunately, they had to restructure a couple months ago. So you know the whole layoff situation.
Yeah, a lot of people have been restructuring.
A lot. Then I think what the most recent was it?
Bungie.
Yeah. I really hate that.
Like 200 people.
Yes, they a lot of folks, and it's just that's part of like the game. Like I think I did a video on it or a TikTok on it, and I was saying like as far as if you're a gamer, you're eating good as far as games, but if you work in the gaming industry, it's a little shaky right now because so many times, you see so many companies having to do layoffs, and it's not like gaming isn't booming. money wise. It's the people at the top making all the money. It's like but y'all letting these folks go that make these good games. So, and that's one of my biggest gripes I have with just the gaming industry overall.
And like legit OGs are like like just working at indie studios. Like there's like a lot of like volunteer studios popping up. So we're about to get a new indie renaissance because you got all these people that, you know what I mean? Like that's what they do. So it's like, well, I'm in between work. I guess I'll do some freelancing over here where I just have to pay the bills, but I'll just work on this random game.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of people are doing that and doing revenue share and just jumping in the jam. So everybody's trying to sharpen their skills. So we're gonna have like a crazy indie renaissance, like in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Like I think we're gonna get like another really big one of those in the next like year or two.
Yeah, and I was having a conversation with just some of my other gaming people, and we were talking about that, like how you with them losing those jobs, or people getting laid off of those jobs, you're gonna see those guys, those people that were working in those jobs, doing making those games, they're going to start either creating their own companies or going to work for smaller companies,
right?
And that's when you're gonna see that indie renaissance where those indie games are booming or like just amazing coming out of nowhere. And I'm looking forward to that, honestly. Like I like both sides, the AAA games, even the AA games. Like we're starting to see that now as well. We're starting to see good AA games,
right?
That we've seen a couple of this year, and we're starting to see more. But I'm looking forward to seeing some of those indie games.
I'm excited because it's just so many passion projects just getting a chance that they wouldn't have had before.
That reminds me of that game that you did. That what's the name of that game, Husky?
Tales of Conzera.
That
Tales of Conzera's out. Yeah. By Surgeon
I downloaded that. I still got to play it, but yeah. And that was more like a passion project, so I'm still kind of like, I need this.
It was.
As soon as Ezra Ring take his hands off my nuts, I'll be able to get a hold of it.
Listen, I tell people just because it's not super long. It's real fun. I got a chance to play it, got a chance to review it. It was an amazing game, and the story alone, how they did. And I tell people all the time, like losing a parent is hard, and it's hard. There's really no words to describe it. But how they did grief or the story how they did grief or dealt with grief in that game.
And the cycles of grief.
Correct. It was really good. Like it was amazing. Like so the story and all that alone is just it's worth that. It's worth playing that game to me. And I tell people all the time, like it's really good. If you get a chance, check it out.
All right.
Yeah.
I've been Hades 2 has had me in a chokehold.
Yeah, I think we talked about it at the expo. You were saying how
it still has me. It's an early access, so it's like there's like a lot of content that's still missing and everything like that. It's so good. I played a little bit of Returnal, but it's like I've never been big on road. But Hades, just the first Hades had me in a chokehold, and the Hades 2 is like it. And it's like while I'm waiting for the rest of the content, I just can't let go of trying to do challenges and just like it's so good, and the writing in it is amazing. The way they trickle information, it's just
it got you.
It's been Halo has been first place for me for a long time.
Yeah,
and it's been taking up more of my time than Halo.
Oh wow! Wow! I listen. I can't say that.
Sounds like you got an Xbox. That's what it sounds like.
I got a hold on.
I got a Steam.
My brother. Hey.
And that's why I shouldn't have bought it.
Hey,
there it
is.
That's why I shouldn't even bought it. It's like, well, now I can just do this everywhere.
I listen. I want one, but I'm like, I got too much other stuff. I was like, I can't even afford it. I ended up getting a PlayStation Portal, and I played with it a little bit. I'm probably gonna take it back because it's just it's the partly on that is because College Football 25 dropped, and I bought it I got it on my Xbox. So literally That is all I have been playing since that game came out.
Brother,
And
you are pushing it. You bought that bad boy almost a month ago. You are
it wasn't
pushing
no
it
money.
on
It just came out. It just came out.
I'm telling you, you had that portal for a minute.
I had the portal for like a month, close to a month, and it's
pushing on that take back.
You know, it's Walmart. Got a Walmart. I got what 30 to 90 days. As long as I got my receipt, hey, I can still take your money back. You still got the box and everything.
Man, you go there with somebody. Go ahead.
How you feel about it? I thought about what
the portal.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool. I'd only like you got to go out because I was experiencing a lot of latency and just like issues when I first was trying to play it. But you got to go in and change some of the settings. You can go in and change some of the settings. It'll help, or what have you. But I mean, like if I'm playing, like literally, if I'm playing someone, it looks good. It looks amazing. If you love the DualSense, that fits right there because it is a DualSense. I'm trying to think what else, but go ahead.
And I do love the DualSense.
Yeah, it's nice. It is super nice. You can see, like it's got a little dust on it, but like it's super nice. It feels good in your hands. Let's see if I can get it. I can turn it on. Boom. See right there, and literally it don't take long. I can hit the PS5 button. I just got to get an update. I got to update it, but it's you can see this. When it starts off like this, you hit it, and what it's gonna do is go start searching for your Let's tell them I got to update, so I got to update it. But once it do it, it'll come up. Usually, it takes maybe a few seconds, and it'll come right up, man.
Updates love coming at the wrong time.
Listen, that's how this was going on, Sensei. But it really, listen, I hate that, especially I used playing Call of Duty. So it's like every time I get ready to play Call of Duty, it's got an update. Now I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to play this no more. I'm just I go on and do something else. So
you play Warzone?
I do. I play Warzone. I got back into the multiplayer this past Call of Duty that dropped. But I play Warzone. I play Warzone with my homeboys. We get on, we jump in. I will say that I ain't played in a long time. The most I'll say I played a little bit earlier, but as of this year, I ain't really been on Call of Duty. We're doing other stuff. Like I was heavy on we was heavy on Helldivers when it for Helldivers 2.
Oh yeah.
When that dropped.
Yeah.
Listen, and
the democracy was getting spreaded.
Man.
Spreading democracy like you spread some cheeks.
Listen, it's that if you haven't played that, that's another game that's like top tier, man. It is so much fun.
Y'all gonna have me in the chokehold for the next month. Y'all gonna have me like going through my backlog.
Bro, if you got some homies, Helldivers the one. If you got some homies, Helldivers the one.
Yes, I will say that. I will say it's best played with friends. You can play with randoms every night because back when I was playing like heavy, you can jump in and play with a few randoms, and they wouldn't boot you long as you and you actually was doing the mission. You was all right, and it's still fun, but it's even more fun. You can even try to run some solo, but the most fun I had was when I was playing with my cousin, with Dub and some of his friends. We was on that tough, and we was having fun. So it's an amazing game, man. And then they're coming out with new content here soon, so I really want to jump back in.
All right, and you playing on PlayStation?
Yeah, I play on PlayStation. On PlayStation, and but you can if you play on PC, you can play you can buy it on PC and play it on PC and crossplay.
Yeah. Oh, you hit your Steam Deck.
I love crossplay.
Yeah,
bro, innovator.
Yeah,
but
so go ahead, Doug.
No, I was just gonna ask him. You all asked him like what kind of studios you've been working for. Like, what kind of got you into game development though? Like, what kind of struck you off on that path?
When I was a little bit younger, maybe about 2015. That's so much longer ago than I want to think about. But
damn, you're right. That's almost 10 years ago.
Right. I decided to like work on a indie, and I just wanted to like learn. Excuse me. It's like on game development, So I sat down and played with Game Maker Studio and made just solo devved out a scrolling shooter game that's called Sketch Shooter that I did, and just really loved the process. Started like playing with some other stuff, discovered other tools like Twine and just other ways to just play with story, because it's, for me, it's always going to be story first, like art probably second, but then like I just love games. I got a crazy tabletop collection. I just love games. And so it's it's a thing that really helped me along when you play a lot of games and you've played with the other aspects of game development other than just writing. I just like wrote something about this earlier today on LinkedIn. But what happens is you start to learn what's called integration, because there's a lot of people that can write story, they can write words, they can write dialogue, but in order to like implement it into the game and like have a way to deliver it, like it's, you know, how Half-Life is considered one of the greatest games of all time because you got all of the story and lore through dialogue that was happening in gameplay. You know what I mean? Like in Hades and Hades 2, the more you do your run-throughs, when you talk to the other characters, the dialogue tells you more and more about what's going on. You know what I mean? Like it's, you have to have a delivery system for the writing that makes sense for the game. And having done comics and books and stuff like that, it gave me like a good background in how interaction works and like a big way to like understand pacing and how audiences respond to certain things. And so I had another friend from the book world who had been writing for games for a while who gave me a call and told me she was working on that project. And it was, the rest was history. It's just I moved on to that, which was, I would say, a AA studio. Yeah. And they had some pretty great names attached to the project, and it was a really strong learning experience for me. And I haven't gotten enough.
So you went like comics, books, games, or was it books, comics, games? Like how did that?
Books, comics, games.
Okay, books, comics, games. So let's go to the beginning. I'm sorry, this guy. I'm talking a lot. How did you get in the books? We need to get the whole. I don't want to say the whole time. Give us a quick snippet of the time. Like, all right, so because I saw your books, I seen you had a few children's books. It looked like seemed like you had a few big boy books. Yeah, I saw them in the bookstore. I was looking. I was peeping.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. So how did you get into that? So because like I said, it's books, comics, games. Me and Husky are big comic guys. I'm not gonna lie. I don't read too many books. I did read The Art of War by Sun Tzu recently.
Classic.
So, but take us through that. Let's take a walk through that neighborhood and see how we got there.
My parents were really big on reading. Like my dad went to Tulane University for biology and chemistry. My mom was a school teacher, so it's like they both were really big on like education and learning and reading.
Yeah.
And the first thing that really kind of caught my attention was comic books. There was some Batman in there. I liked some Spider-Man. I really liked Silver Surfer when I was a kid.
That's my guy.
X-Men just was a completely different everything for me. Like X-Men changed like how I looked at everything.
Yeah.
When I was about 9, I got my hands on a copy of The Hobbit, and once I read that, I was just really excited. My mom was like, "There's some sequels to it," and and ended up getting me The Lord of the Rings. Ended up stumbling on Ender's Game, then like started finding out that there's like black sci-fi authors and stuff like Octavia Butler, and it's just like, I just always wanted to write. So by the time I was maybe 10, I started doing short stories, and I want to say I finished my first novel manuscript when I was in like 10th grade. I still have it. It will never see the light of day. And then when I was in high school, my brother got me a copy of. Right before high school, I played Baldur's Gate 1. Thought it was the best thing in the world. That was right before Baldur's Gate 2 came out, which I then used my own money to purchase. Like I was maybe like 13 at the time.
Yeah.
used my own money to buy it. Like went cut grass and helped my dad fix stuff and everything to just get enough money to buy this $80 like computer game. And I probably have over 2,000 hours in Baldur's Gate 2. I've probably played through it with every class. And then when it came out with the enhanced editions a few years ago, I bought it again. Like I'm gonna always. I bought it for Switch. I'm gonna always play this game until I die, probably. So 3 was probably my most anticipated game of all time. But
ooh, boy, 3.
After playing 2, I started getting interested in D&D and more of the lore and like finding out about characters like Drizzt. And my brother bought me Sea of Swords by R.A. Salvatore, and that I just wrote nonstop from that point forward. It's the way R.A. Salvatore does fight choreography and even does like introspection with his characters is just, and even world building and just like the visuals he gives when he writes is something that it's something that got me hooked, and I've never been able to stop ever since. And so I've just explored various forms of writing since I was maybe 10 years old. I'm significantly now.
Wow. Okay.
Season. Like I said.
Right.
Well, I need not to make that hand just on camera. I need not to make that hand just on camera, but season.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's amazing.
I'm letting you know, get your voice ready, because I peeped your Father Fridays. So we're gonna test that range while we on here.
All right.
I'm letting you know ahead of time before I put you on spot. So you need to take a quick bathroom break. Get your voice together, because I peeped the Beowulf. The Beowulf was real good.
Thank you.
So I'm just letting you know. Yeah, so I'm just letting you know.
The wipe off.
I'm just letting you know it's coming. It's coming.
All right. My favorite is the V for Vendetta speech. Like that's my favorite monologue of all time.
It's so many people I know that's their favorite movie, and I've never seen it.
It's really good. I've heard people complain because like you don't get as much anarchy as you did in the comic, but it's like the movie feels so much more concise, and I feel like it still, for the most part, gets the point across. But he has this introductory speech that's just like a long alliteration of V's, and it just sounds so good that I have never heard another speech that felt better than that.
I gotta watch the movie. I've seen it. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I've never sat and watched it all the way through.
When I come back to Alabama, we gonna sit down at your crib and watch it.
Bet.
That's what we're gonna do. When I come back, we're gonna sit down and
because I've heard so many people talk about how good that movie is, and I will say I've seen bits and pieces of it. I just never sat and watched the entire thing. So that'll be definitely something we can do.
And it's it's Hugo Weaving, so it's like he's delivering lines crazy.
Yeah, it's from and I love Hugo Weaving. I know he's Matrix to Lord of the Rings, and like the man's been around. He's put in some work. So with that, that writing started from the books and comic books, got you into writing, writing for games and things of that nature. So do you have a favorite game you've worked on? Like, what would be your
there's one that it's still in the works. It got paused for a little while called Kid Kaboom. It's really, really like who I was able to do the art direction for that one. That was the first time I felt like really confident in doing the art for a project. Yeah, and it's a puzzler that's really unique, and it has like a lot of really fun and colorful characters. Okay, and the writing is I got to be really silly with it. I got to like make a lot of jokes.
That's cool. I'm gonna be able to put that on the list to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know. I'll copy, even if I don't play it, because I'm starting to get like my cousin here. I used to always be on him by his backlog. Man, I got stuff installed that ain't opened up yet. So.
Listen, trust me. If I pull up my game, my library, and show Listen,
The Epic Game Store has just like it's made my backlog laugh at me.
Listen, I got a PC for my birthday in May, and I signed up. I got a Steam account and a Epic account. Epic gives you games for free every month, every week, and literally I'd be like, oh, okay, like I was like when I first noticed it that Midnight Suns was on. I'm like, so they just giving this away?
I never knew about Epic Games. Like,
yes,
I need to download that on my Steam Deck
every Thursday. And I think there's an app called Heroic or something like that lets you play stuff from Epic and GOG on Steam.
I need to get all that.
Yeah, I say that's dope. But what you at?
Nah, because you were saying what's his favorite game he worked on. We talked a little bit about fighting games and how you love 2D fighters.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fighter
of all time?
Of all time.
Your Michael Jordan, your LeBron, your Kareem, whatever you want to call it. What's your GOAT?
Probably Street Fighter 4.
Okay.
Respectable.
Yeah,
you think you can beat both of us on Street Fighter 4?
I need a warm up, but I'd be willing to give it a shot.
You probably would.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You probably would.
I'm now he better than me on fighters. Some fight like I do some fighters, but yeah, like that right there. I'm gonna tell you right now, you probably
fighters is my cup of tea. But if it's like a real seasoned Street Fighter player, you got it, bro.
Like I didn't like 5, and I haven't even like messed with 6. But
6
like
is pretty straight. 6 is pretty straight.
And I've heard 6 is good. I just haven't like committed to giving it a shot yet.
I liked it. I bought the DLC. I'm buying the second one.
I'm gonna try it.
I think the problem with 6, it came out with so many other fighting games with Tekken, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, all 3 on drop.
Then we got Dragon Ball Z coming out, so it's kind of like, I think personally, it's kind of like which one do I play? So I end up playing none of them. You feel
right?
Me? So
that's
my favorite.
Ever getting into Overwatch because like there was so many first-person shooters that came out around that time. I ended up picking Titanfall 2 that nobody played.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm not to cut you off.
No.
Titanfall 2 as a shooter, like because I played through the story mode and I enjoyed the story and I played a little bit of the multiplayer, but just overall the shooting mechanics and everything else in that game were like top tier. Even though a lot of people didn't jump in like that, they missed out because it had some really good mechanics in that game. The shooting felt great.
I'll get bold and say it was the best first-person shooter of that console generation.
I can agree with you. I can definitely agree with you.
It was so good.
I haven't played, so I can't speak on it. So just if my memory serves me correctly, it dropped last gen, right?
Yeah, last
PS4. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was better than Destiny because I'm not gonna lie, I remember having a ball with Destiny.
I think so. I think Destiny had a weird like lifespan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Titanfall 2 showed up like complete. Like it's like the story mode is crazy good.
It is.
Like,
it is.
Multiplayer is like being able to switch between being in the Titan and then like running around as a pilot. It's so good. And it's Titan mechanically, it makes sense. Like if it doesn't feel crazy to be fighting a Titan as a pilot and vice versa. It's so well balanced.
I'm not gonna lie. When Titanfall 1 dropped, as a PlayStation guy I kind of deviated from Xbox after 360. I was jealous that Titanfall came to y'all.
Listen,
I was jealous.
Titanfall 1, I had the controller, the headset, like I was all in on Titanfall 1, and it was fun. Only thing, like it was just, it didn't have a story mode, so it was just straight up multiplayer basically. Like, and it was fun. It was really fun. I love more so what they did with Titanfall 2. Like the story mode was really good. And then the multiplayer mode with the shooting mechanics and all that other stuff, like you said, you can jump, get in the pilot your Titan, then you can jump, when you're out running around fighting other people, then fighting Titans and stuff like that. it was so much fun.
And they introduced a lot of those in Apex.
That's what I was gonna say, and that's what carried on. That's why Apex is such a kind of a hit that it is because they pulled a lot of that from Titanfall 2. It's based in the same universe. Yeah.
I did not know that. But I haven't played either or, so I wouldn't know that. So
yeah, like you said, like Street Fighter 6, it was like a new renaissance of fighting games.
Like all of them were good. All of them were good.
Yeah.
But my attention span is short. So like if I'm like to look if it's a new shiny toy, like it. Right. So for me, it was like, oh, Street Fighter drop, oh, Mortal Kombat drop, and then Tekken drop. If it would have happened in reverse, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, I would have played Street Fighter the most out of the three. But since Tekken came last, that's what I was on.
Mortal Kombat. I feel like Mortal Kombat has not had a miss with story mode since like Mortal Kombat.
No, the story modes. I'm not gonna lie, that new DLC they drop. NetherRealm, y'all better quit fucking me with these expensive ass DLCs.
It's like $170 to get the full like
experience. Yes. So because I think when it first dropped, I think I paid $109 to get the complete thing with the combat pass.
Yeah.
And then now it's the new DLC is $49. And I looked at it, they have another package where you can get the new one for $49 and get the new joint plus the old joint for $59. I said, so I paid $50 for this, and y'all giving away for $10 now. y'all so shiesty. Y'all is shiesty.
The way they be like companies handle DLC makes me like feel like certain ways about them. Like with Destiny 2, like the first 4 DLCs, I'm like, bro, like I'm not enjoying spending like $40 for like an extra hour of content each. But then like Breath of the Wild content DLC came out and it was $20 for like an extra like 100 hours of content. And it's like, okay, well, I'm okay with this type of DLC. Like make it feel worth it.
Facts. And that's what I say. If you come with, I feel like if you're gonna do DLC and then charge for it, like you need to make sure that it's worth people's time.
Right.
CD and despite their slip up with how Cyberpunk came out in its original state, CD Projekt with Red, what they did and bounced back with, they fixed Cyberpunk and then bounced back with Phantom Liberty.
DLC.
Man, listen, like you know what I'm saying. You get stuff like that. I'm willing to, you can charge basically charging for a whole nother game. Okay, but I know it's gonna be worth it because, like I said, we got the Blood and Wine from The Witcher 3, and then you know what I'm saying, Phantom Liberty. Those were worth it. They proved themselves. Correct.
Might be a little ignorant because I'm not a game developer. One thing that pissed me off on when you kind of when the stuff is DLC but it's already in the game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like that Mortal Kombat stuff. It was something that somebody's dropping DLC. I think it's Mortal Kombat, and I think I was like, I forgot what they did, but I was like, that shit was already on the game.
Everything was already on the disc. Like it was download it.
Yeah, like I didn't have to download nothing. It was already on there. You just hid it behind a paywall. Oh, I don't think that's cool. To be honest.
Paywalls are like, it's just garbage.
If you want to be sneaky about it, you didn't even have to put it on the disc. You know what I mean? Like you just playing in our face now.
Yeah, you're just playing in our face, and then you got data mines who can tell you, oh, this person was hidden in the game and stuff like that. Like, bro, just come on, bro, do right by us.
Yeah, everybody trying to get that extra buck, and like I said, it don't be the developers, it's the people up top. They be trying to get those, squeeze out every penny they can from their customers, man. It's fire.
Oh, don't get me started on sports games. Don't get me started.
Listen, we ain't gonna go there because I'm with you. But so since we talking about games, you gave us your favorite fighting game. I gotta ask. I think I know what it is, but I gotta ask. Let's instead of just your one, can you give me 3 of your favorite all-time games, great all-time favorite games? 3, just give me 3 if you can.
All right.
Baldur's Gate 2 got to be number 1.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 2 is number 1.
I was that's so dumb. He mentioned Halo.
Yeah, Halo.
You mentioned Titanfall too.
The whole series of Halo can go in the top 3.
Okay.
And also like Legacy of Kain. I really love the
now that
series made me want to voice act.
Yeah, so I've seen so many
now
people.
that you say that, and sorry to cut you off, but now that you say that, I can see where the voice comes from.
Yeah,
I can see it. I can see it now that you say that.
They had really good voice acting in that series.
They really did. They really did. I wish that, like, Soul Reaper. I forgot what it was called. I wish that
and Soul Reaper.
Yeah, I really wish they'd do a remake of Soul Reaper. That's one of the games.
They literally just announced that they're doing I don't know if it's a remake or a remaster.
John Boy, don't play with me.
I swear somebody sent me this article like a week ago. I don't want to misinform you. I want to say it was real. I think THQ Nordic has it or something like that. I could be wrong.
Hold on now.
You're gonna have to go look this up, but yeah, I've heard. I have not played the game,
and that's Amy Hennig.
Oh, 3 days ago, it's supposed to be announced.
Yes,
supposed to be. It's a remaster. Supposed to be announced in August.
It is.
There you go.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2 of them actually.
Yeah, Soul Reaper's 1 and 2.
Okay. What's going on, Jeremy? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, they need to remake that game. And the only reason I'm saying it because I never played it, so this will be something that I'll have to. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Jesus,
such a good series. It's like it starts off just like a really dope gothic like vampire series.
Yeah.
Then it gets into like crazy time travel shenanigans, and it's like I said, it's Amy Hennig's early work. You know, like
yeah, and I know who she. Once I know who Amy Hennig is, so I already know. I expect good things from kind of anything she's got her hands in. So yeah,
right.
Yeah.
It's that series. Yeah, so that'll be top 3. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. I almost want to put Zelda instead of Halo though.
Ooh,
listen.
I've never played a Zelda game personally.
Listen, I played Ocarina of Time. That was it.
I love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom alike.
I'm gonna have to holler at you, man. We're gonna have to get together.
But then, like, there's so many good Zelda games. There's a lot of not great, but there's a lot of really. I'm gonna put Zelda in there. Baldur's Gate, Zelda, Legacy of Kain. Lock it in. Let's do that.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Baldur's Gate 2. Zelda.
Where'd you
Tears of the King?
Yeah.
And then
Legacy of Kain Defiance.
Okay. 3. Okay. Not bad list. Not a bad list at all. I like this classics because, like I said, you made me take a dive through my, you know what I'm saying, this dimension be with my ass. I don't be remembering stuff. So like when you said something about time travel, I was like, dang, he sure was doing a little time travel joint because it'll be a whole building structure. Then the next thing, just
right.
Anyway, ADHD kicking in.
And then like I got like other like obscure picks like the old King's Quest series and like Quest for Glory from like the old PC days. Like the old Sierra games.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, listen. My first PC experience was Roller Coaster Tycoon and Doom. That was I wasn't playing anything like that.
I remember getting in trouble for Doom.
Man,
my first PC experience was The Sims, and I think that let me know right then I wasn't ready to be an adult. the amount of Sims I had that was dying left and right. I'm like, why do you need to eat again?
So it's like my brother was real into StarCraft, and I was real into like Doom and Hexen and Heretic and all them old FPS from back in the day.
Yeah, I've heard of Hexen. I never played it, but I've heard of it. But I played, like I said, played Doom. I remember playing through that. Like I said, did the fun game. I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. I used to be on there. When I get on Roller Coaster Tycoon, I'd be on there for hours, just building my park and stuff. Like I would be having so much fun, man. I played Sims a little bit on the computer. Unlike Dub, my Sim was cool. I wasn't dying like that. So
I was doing terrible. They were going up. They were using the bathroom on their. I had the cheat code. They still wasn't doing good. So,
I used to watch my brother. I had another brother that like was really into Sims. I would watch him But I never really wanted to play Sims, but I used to love watching him play.
I couldn't play with no more than one sim because after that it became overwhelming. But I like to give a shout out to my cousin because I just sit here and thought about it. In moments where he could lie, say, "Yeah, I played that," and he never lies. I have never played that. I haven't played that. I'm gonna get you a shirt that say I haven't played that.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you because I love games and I am a gamer, but I'm not gonna lie that I played a game and I didn't actually play it. I'm not that ain't my type.
Yeah,
ain't no type. I'm not on that type of time. I listen. It's so many great gaming experiences like that, and for people that's played those games and played them all the way through, you say you done played something and got into a conversation with something, and they be like, you sitting there looking lost, like I don't even know what the hell they talking about, and they gonna catch you. So that's why I'm like, you know what?
Right.
Let me not even lie like that.
I played some of these games. You still might think I'm lying because I've been forgot everything. Cause like I said, when we started talking about Soul, I'm like, dang, that did happen. Boy, you talked to me about Spider-Man Miles Morales in the end. I probably can't even tell you what happened. I platinum that game, so
listen.
The Spider-Man games are so like fun to platinum.
Man,
like they make a lot of games that it's like the platinum don't feel worth it, but the Spider-Man ones like
they be worth it.
Right,
you can appreciate that platinum.
Right.
My first, I just got my first platinum. Was it last year? Yeah, last year.
Yeah, right before the end of the year.
When Spider-Man 2, that was my first platinum. Cause I'm not a big trophy guy or achievement guy. I like just play the game. And I'm most times if I'm playing a single player game, I'm playing just the roll credits on the story. So that, and you know what I'm saying, that's me. That's how I judge if I beat a game. I'm not a completionist. I don't have the time to correct and to complete a game 100%. So when I started playing Spider-Man 2, which I've talked about this up until like the end of last year about how they did it, how Insomniac did that and made it so easy where I didn't have to put in a whole, like I completed the story, and after the story I put in maybe another between 2 and 3 hours to get the rest of the platinum. And that's just most time I'm even playing, I'm still doing other stuff while I'm trying to get the platinum. I'm sitting there fighting, jumping in fights with the Venom things and
that fun of the game. Yeah.
Yes, it was so much fun
for a while just cause.
Correct. And then the fact of them adding the flying, the gliding aspect to it, that made travel so much more. Like I probably correct.
And it was great already.
Correct. And I like to say, I know people talk about the fast travel
right
system.
there.
Listen.
Correct.
And people talk about the fast travel system in that game, one of the best, if not the best, fast travel system. And I didn't start using the fast travel until after I finished the game because of the simple fact I like swinging and gliding everywhere. So that's what I say, to make that game fun and make it easy to platinum. Let's do that. Do that from now on in the rest of these games. I don't need a hard. You can make some games with, but I don't need all that. I'm not about to see if I can get it easy like that. You can say it's easy, but if I can get it, let me do that. No, everything ain't got to be
a little bit of time and something.
Yes.
Hey, I feel only way I'll platinum the game if I really love it, or I just look up and be like, oh damn, I can do this, and I got 12 platinum trophies. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. But I ain't gonna lie, my PlayStation score is like 375 or something like that. I got a lot of trophies on my joint.
No, what you call it? Wasn't an Astrobot was an easy platinum to get? Like that was one of the ones that was like, okay, you can get it in 2 hours. Cool.
I don't even think I platinum that one. Now that I think about it,
I need to go back and try. Because I
need to go. I
played it.
Go back and get that joint.
I didn't platinum. I'm gonna probably jump back in and try that.
And then do okay at the time trials, and like that's it. Like just collect the stuff and do the time trials, and it's like
say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
My daughter loves the game.
It's funny. My kids play. They finally get into sports games, so they get into sports games. But it's for the longest it was Fortnite, and my middle son who he loves fighting games. Like listen, I had to stop. I don't even play more Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite no more because of him. I don't do it no more. I was like, you know what? You got it. You got it. you can have that one.
You need to let Big Cool come over there and show him some things. Like, hey,
listen,
You ain't top dog.
Come on, you can. Now. I still get down. I still got his number in Dragon Ball Fighters, but Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I knew something was up. Like because he had been in the practice and he had to. So I pick up some random people I play. I'm like he won. I'm like okay. Since you beat me this time, let me go get my main. My mains are Ryu and Captain America. I do work with them too. Man, I'm sitting there going. I'm looking like oh shit, he beat me. Hold on, I'm trying. I'm like, we ran it back like yes, ran back again. He still. I don't want to play no more. Put on Dragon Ball Fighters. I said I heard y'all talk about it before, but Darkstalkers. You're a big fan of
that is one of the series that like. You know how they ask you like if you could pick one series that could like come back for real? Like I want Darkstalkers game so bad. Like
mine already coming back. Marvel vs. Capcom already come back, so I'm good.
Right. That's right.
I hope one day you can feel this same feeling of bliss, my brother.
Why won't they do it? Why? Capcom has so many things they won't like. They just won't do. Like just do that. Do Power Stone.
They supposed to be making Power Stone.
Give me
a while back.
Game like Power Stone.
Give me Power Stone and give me Bloody Roar. You give me them two. I will buy a fight stick if they bring Bloody Roar back.
And you ain't even gonna use it.
Listen, it might not, but I'm gonna get one.
Well, I'm terrible with arcade sticks and fight sticks, bro. I'm terrible.
And now that you mentioned Bloody Roar, you just made me realize that like I kind of might have a thing for like using wolf characters.
Man, listen, that's the wolf. Can't think of their names. And I played. Yeah, I got some footage when I was at Comic-Con. They came here in I think it was February, and they have like a lot of old retro games.
Right.
I got there. I'm talking to one of my friends that he was like, they got Bloody Roar back up. I said, I'll be back. I stopped immediately what I was doing to go play Bloody Roar because I hadn't played it in so long.
Right.
Yes.
It used to like the wolf and the mole.
The mole is really good. I can't think of their names, but the mole, the wolf, and the tiger is the ones I used to roll with. Oh man,
the tiger was like Shin or something like
Shin. Yes, it was Shin because they had. I think it was the white tiger, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was two of them. There was two.
Yeah. But it's oh man, that if they bring them fighting games, Bloody Roar, Power Stone, man, I would like to say I talk about Power Stone all the time.
And like
the wolf was named Yugo.
Yugo,
right? Yep.
I liked Yugo in that. Then I like Saberwolf and Killer Instinct, and I like Tailbane and Darkstalkers. Maybe it's I just got a wolf.
Yeah. I'm a werewolf guy with vampires anyway. I prefer werewolves over vampires myself. So it's always.
Except if you ever have you ever seen What We Do in the Shadows?
That I have not seen. I heard it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
Because it's done. Because I know they did a movie and then they end up doing a show or what have you.
What's his name? Taika Waititi.
Yeah, Taika Waititi got to did Thor 2 and 3.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Yes, right. 3 and 4. I'm sorry, 3 and 4. I forget. 2 was the dark, whatever. The dark was yeah. That went.
Everybody forgets about the dark world.
Yeah, I don't want to put that on that man like that. Now it's bad enough he had 4, but 3. You know,
4. I don't know how 4. You know what? I don't even want to talk about how 4 should have been a home run.
Listen, it could have been, man. Like I like some aspects of it. It was. They were trying their hardest to recreate the success of 3 of Ragnarok, and it just didn't. It just didn't hit like it was supposed to. Like it's stuff in there that could have because they wanted the comedy aspect of it. They was trying to put. I think it was too much, trying to add too much comedy to it. I think they kind of messed it up for a lot of folks. Like it was like for me, just one thing in particular. I get the name of my screaming goats or screaming whatever. Like after the second time, it wasn't funny no more. I'm like, okay, all right. It was like, okay, I get it now. But yeah, you ain't got to do it no more.
It was like, how you get Christian Bale and don't use it? Like, use Christian Bale.
Listen, that's another thing, and I was like, how they did once again, how they did Gore. Like, I thought, you were gonna do, actually do something with him, do more with him, and it just didn't happen.
Fell flat.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So,
but speaking of Christian Bale and acting, we probably gonna be wrapping up in a little bit. I gotta get we asked them about the voice acting.
Yes.
So, who's your dream character to voice over?
Batman.
Oh.
Okay, so are we talking Bruce Wayne? Are we talking Bruce Wayne? Or are we talking Tim Fox? Like, is it a certain iteration of Batman we're talking, or like
Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne. Okay. I ain't mad at it.
I love Tim Fox. I love Terry McGinnis, but like Bruce though, I gotta give it to
you gotta get the OG.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever played God of War?
Yes.
Okay. Give me your best Kratos impersonation, young or old. So you can do young Kratos, or you can do old Kratos.
All right. Let me see. Do I have a?
You want to? You can pick. I said you can pick a scene. You want to give them a scene?
All right. I the beginning.
Pull up a YouTube if you need it.
I got 2018.
Okay.
Boy, I'm hungry. Your mother taught you to hunt. You are hunting deer. You're going in the direction of deer. There we go.
Let's go, fool. Let's go.
Wow. Listen, man.
Yeah. The most you gotta get out of music, boy. That's
like,
all you get out of music.
And it was on like that. That boy was on point. Like that sounded just like him. Oh man, that's good.
See, for the young one, all you get is Zeus. All I know is the little ones where you hollering.
There will be only chaos. Like that's the
listen.
Hey.
Listen.
Let's see. Oh man.
Young angry.
That's exactly what it was. Angry black man.
I'm going back to Ragnarok. I need another playthrough of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Listen.
See, my thing was I know you got your Follow Fridays, which is tomorrow. Guys, check him out on TikTok. We're gonna call this Taco Shit Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? You just did that. So Husky, pull up. Can you drop that picture and show it up? I want you to voice this character. How would you voice this character?
Huh.
That's his Afro Titan.
Yeah, I'm a big Attack on Titan fan, and thanks to the power AI, that's why I sit on the internet all day and do is make Titans.
Give me a couple lines. Give me a line for him. Let me see if I can.
Oh, you never seen Attack on Titan?
I do. Wait, do Titans speak?
A few of them, very select few.
I saw the first season, and it took so long for season 2 to come out that I fell off.
Oh,
listen,
damn.
That happened to a lot of us.
Oh, hey. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Come on, I know you got some. Give me some,
bro.
Yeah.
I had to show him a whole clip,
right? Like
but I don't want to spoil it for him, so that's why I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, let me see.
Let's see.
I don't even know the type of stuff Titans say.
Shit.
Come on, man. You the Attack on Titan expert. You got to give them some reference points.
Damn. Cause like I said, most of them don't talk, but a few of them do. So, but like I said, I'm trying to think of some stuff I can say if you decide to go back and and watch it. It won't spoil it for you.
Right, and I do want to watch it because I keep hearing how good it is.
We're gonna scrap this. We used to have an end of the year show where we bring back all our guests. I'm gonna give you to the end of the year. I'm gonna give you to the end of the year watching, and we're gonna come back. And that's go.
And I already promised. I got you. I got you.
Because like I said, I can't give you nothing without spoiling it.
Right.
Off the top of my head.
And I've avoided like reading stuff about it on purpose. So like that's fair. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. See, I would tell people if I ever get dementia, the best thing about that is I can rewatch Attack on Titan over.
He's not lying because he said it.
I say it all the time. Like, well, shit, yeah, but at least I can rewatch Attack on Titan over. That's how this chef's kiss, and I don't want to ruin it.
Put it on for me every day.
Yeah, basically.
I don't want to ruin it.
And you mentioned replaying through Ragnarok. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I bought that edition just for this. Just for this.
I'm jealous,
man. When I tell you, like I want to pay. I'll pay for a good collector's edition. This alone.
Absolutely. I got the. I remember when the Street Fighter 25th anniversary edition came out. It was like,
yes.
Yep.
Hold on.
I spent money.
Oh, we just showing stuff. I gotta show some too. Hey, I got this. Yeah, I got this. That's about. Yeah, because all my stuff put up out of camera and stuff, and I gotta go grab it and stuff.
Listen, I just everything on my shelf. Everything on my shelf. Like I can't wait. I bought the I'm paying on I'm paying on it because I'm gonna give them all that money out one time. But for the collector's edition of Assassin's Creed Shadows, I want the statue. I gotta have that. I gotta have the Black Samurai statue. I want that.
And I haven't been big on Assassin's Creed since like 2, but I want this one.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since like PS3, maybe PS4. Yeah. I think it was like the one when it was on boats. There was like a sailor.
Black Flag.
Yeah, that was the last one I played. Only reason I got that.
One of the best ones.
It is. Well, that's what people say. I didn't play it all the way through. I played a couple of hours, but I didn't play it all the way through.
I liked it, but I hate being on that fucking ship. I'm not gonna lie. I hated that ship. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
once they got rid of it, though, I was done.
Yeah. See, and like I said, I think the only reason I got it because like when it dropped, it wasn't a lot of games on. I think it was PS3 or PS4. It wasn't a lot of games, so it was like, I need something to play. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this Shadows. I'm even if I don't play it, they're gonna get my money.
Right.
Even if I don't play it, they're gonna get my money.
I'm there day one, man. Like I said, that's gonna be something I pick up. I'm excited for Star Wars Outlaws. That drops this month, end of this month. Yeah. Cause it's so crazy. Black Myth Wukong come out one week, the next week Star Wars Outlaws. And
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting. Well, we probably need to go talk about that on another show because you used to send me down the rabbit hole. But
listen.
I have second thoughts about that one.
With Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah.
Listen, well, JT, I don't know if you're on time constraints, man. You got okay. We'll let's say we're gonna go no further past, no more than like at the most 15 minutes over or whatever. So we'll
okay.
But I've heard been hearing some things about it. It still looks good. I know it's supposed to be a Souls-like or whatever. I'm excited for it, but I think I'm leaning my excitement. I think my excitement for Star Wars Outlaws has kind of I'm starting to lean more towards that way. And I wasn't planning on picking that up day one or whatever. I was gonna probably, if I was gonna get it, I was gonna try Ubisoft. I was gonna either try Ubisoft, the Ubisoft Play or whatever they have pay for that for like $17 for that month, and then give it a try, and then
if you're feeling it, just go ahead and get it.
Correct. Yeah. Do that because that's normally what I do. Or I would like say most time, like you guys said, I haven't bought an Assassin's Creed game like day one for forever. The last one I bought was Assassin's Creed. I bought Odyssey, but I caught it on sale when they had like all the stuff. It was like $24. That's what I paid for Odyssey.
Odyssey. I just never played it.
Yeah, and see, I started playing it. It was fun. It was so much, and I'm like, oh, like I wouldn't even.
And Immortals Phoenix Rising. I was just like, I can't play this kind of game anymore right now. Like I'm burnt out on open world.
It's so
And
hard.
see, I think that's why I think I am on Black Milk Wukong, because I'm like, this Shadow Erdtree shit got me in a chokehold.
Yeah.
So
I'm waiting for because I'm a New Orleans boy. I'm waiting for something like.
Oh, listen to me. Listen to when they showed that at the show. When they did it, the show at the showcase, man. I was already sold from before.
Right.
Seeing it at the showcase,
The gameplay, yes.
Gameplay, and from what we're looking at, or looking like the story elements that they've shown us, like looks so good. Like, I know you being from New Orleans, me just being from the South in general, I'm like, that looks
right.
Good. Now, I'm hoping they come out. And I was telling somebody, I said, man, if they come out with a collector's edition, they have her riding the fish. If you come, give me some of that, I'll pay the extra money. Thank you. And I'm like, that just
they come out with a $215 like special edition, I will pay for it. Like, I will buy it for that game.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know when it's coming, but when that game comes, like
I'm what game we talking about? I had to change my battery out. South of midnight. That's the new game based in New Orleans.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
So speaking of New Orleans, they just announced like a new Gambit series that takes place in New Orleans. I'm like, finally, we're gonna have Gambit. Like, it's
I hope it ain't Channing Tatum.
Bro, that accent.
Terrible. So before we get into it, spoilers. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Spoiler alert. So everybody on this panel has seen Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
So listen. I'm maybe a little higher than most on the Gambit, but I really enjoy, I like the fact that we got a comic book accurate costume.
Yeah.
So and his performance it wasn't amazing, but it was okay.
It was straight.
It was fun.
What I'm saying? It was okay.
Yeah. If Fox would have made that, it'd been one of them obscure ass Fox movies that people would talk bad about.
It would have been real bad.
Yeah, I don't think he'd have been able to carry that movie by himself. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah.
Absolutely. Ridiculous accent, like it. I was laughing the whole time at that accent.
Yes, I was too. And see, the thing is, he's from Alabama, and as you know what I'm saying, so he had some southernness to him in the first place.
I didn't know he was from Alabama.
And he been wanting to be Gambit for like 15 years.
That was supposed to be a movie. Fox just could never get everything together.
2014. I don't know if they greenlit it in 2014, but it dropped. They put it on the table, I think, in 2014.
Right. And
then when Marvel bought it, bought the rights back from Fox in 2019, he knew it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm glad he got a chance to do it though, and that's why if Deadpool and Wolverine was a big Fox universe kind of send off to everybody that participated in the Fox universe.
I actually thought that was like a dope part of it. That was
I did too.
It had me questioning if, spoiler alert again, if Blade was actually part of Fox, but I don't think he was, because the fact that he was in there, I was like, I had to go and then I was like, well, they probably handed out so many different studios. It was like New Line Cinema or something.
Yeah, it was New Line Cinema, Minra Films,
but Blade was even though it was New Line Cinema, that was, I think they were under the Fox, like they were still like a part of Fox. That's why it was I
wasn't sure because I was looking. I was like, I couldn't necessarily find like the connection when I was trying to Google stuff. So I was like, they probably want like subsidiary companies maybe. But
they could have thrown like Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider in there. They could have
thrown.
They should have.
They should have thrown and Punisher.
Listen, that would have been dope. That would have been dope.
Them Lamar, well, they probably couldn't did all that. Bro,
they said Daredevil and Punisher was dead. They did say that in the movie.
Somebody was telling me, because Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner used to be married, and they were like, and she was like, oh, what happened to her? Oh, he's dead. Like, oh, you must miss him. She was like, and that was kind of like a little shot at Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Man, and I know Marvel. I would say Marvel needed this. They definitely needed this, and I'm glad they let Ryan do kind of what he wanted to do. It was like R-rated movie. Like it was so many good scenes, so many one-liners, so much going on in this movie. It was really good.
Chris Evans, bro.
Listen.
Right. And it's funny because it's like Chris Evans always been the silly actor, but he been serious as Cap for so long.
Correct.
Correct. Like kids that didn't even know that version of Chris Evans. You know what I mean?
Because that had to come out like in 05. Well, granted, low key, if they didn't know who he was in Fantastic Four, they probably shouldn't have been in the movie.
But the thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, he was a silly actor. Chris Evans was in what was that movie? What was the they were spoofing all the teen movies? Was it not another teen movie?
I think it was.
Yeah, he was in that. Like he had a lot of serious, silly roles or whatever previous in, you know what I'm saying, till his lead up with being Captain America and all the other stuff. Even like one of my
Pilgrim.
Yes, even in one of my favorites.
I forgot about that.
He was in Scott Pilgrim. He was in
The Losers.
The Losers. That's one of my favorites right there. I
love
him in The Losers. I love The Losers. I wish that's something that I wish they would have made a sequel to or something. Like The Losers was so good, man. I love that scene with him and the sniper dude in The Losers. If you've never seen The Losers, you should go watch it.
That scene is so fun.
That scene is so cold, bro.
I feel like I've seen this.
It's like, it's like they're like a team of like misfit. Like,
correct, and it's based off a comic book too.
Yeah, like a Suicide Squad spinoff type deal.
They're regular people though.
Yeah, it's not like they're more. It was more like they were they were like one of those highly trained teams. You know, a bunch of misfits, but they were highly trained, and then something went wrong, and they got kind of blamed for it or whatever. Right. But it's really good, man. Really good. You should definitely go check that out.
Let's see if you can stream that somewhere right now. I'll watch that.
Listen, I was looking for what I was looking for because some popped up.
Get on Amazon and Apple TV.
It probably is. I was looking for what I wanted to see. I haven't seen it in so long, and I really wanted to see it. I can't find it nowhere. I wanted to see The Guyver. I understand it's a trash. It's an old school movie, but I haven't seen it in so long, and I just really want to see it. I want to see that, so I ain't seen it in so long, man.
The Guyver, that's crazy.
I love The Guyver. The Guyver 1 and Guyver 2. Cause I can get Guyver 2 on.
I can remember what he looked like. I can't remember nothing about it.
Oh man, I love that movie, man. I as bad as it is, I love both of them. Guyver 1 and Guyver 2, Dark Hero. Like, if I can watch them right now, I would. I'm telling you. I love The Guyver.
I'm finding those movies.
Oh, The Losers. You can watch it on Hulu, YouTube Premium, HBO Max. It looks like you watch it pretty much anywhere.
Okay.
Except Netflix, like Amazon Prime, YouTube, Fandango at home, Apple TV. You can rent it for $3.99.
Okay. This is on Max.
Yeah, and Guyver, you're not gonna see Guyver. You're gonna have to go by there somewhere.
Yeah, you have to find.
This is not. Not available to stream anywhere. All right. My last question for you, John boy. I saw you did a little bit of cooking and grilling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you think you can cook and grill than everybody than both of us? We some meaty men, no homo. I'm
from New Orleans, so I'm real confident. But I know Alabama don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not a grill guy. I'm not a griller. I'm bluffing here.
Now, me on the other hand, listen, I can get down. I ain't even trying to brag on them, but I can get down, man. I was telling my the other day, I wanted to smoke some. I wanted to smoke a pork shoulder and smoke some. I want to do some pork shoulder burnt ends. Like listen, I got my grill. I just want to, just do some stuff, man. But I love grilling.
I ain't gonna lie.
I wish I could do it.
Good. I got a homeboy. I feel like he can out grill anybody in the world. Bruh.
I got a couple partners that I know are better than me.
I'm not gonna lie. This man here different. He's talented. He is talented. Well, I remember one time
they do it,
bro.
Yeah.
I went to he was staying in New Orleans. He's staying in Atlanta now. His name's Chicago. Bruh, I went to New Orleans to see him. The fact he cooked, I feel like it was worth the whole drive there.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I think I ended up sleeping on the couch because we split a room. Me and my boy, because he just had a baby and not enough space at the time. Boy, I feel like the drive there and the hotel stay was worth it. The gas,
just from him cooking.
Just from him cooking. My mama know how to cook, but I was like, I don't know, ma. I don't know.
That's some good food when you questioning your food you done grew up on your whole life.
Whole life different,
bro. That's the only person I ever really sat down like, oh, and I can't come to terms with saying it, but like he low key might be better than mama. Like on that grill, unmatched. That cooking, I'm like,
I never made nobody feel like that before. So
I'm trying to tell you.
I done had some, people talk about how good some of my stuff, like my chicken, when I do my chicken wings and stuff like that, like my thighs, I did some for the 4th of July with my homeboy house. We grilled over there. I seasoned my thighs, do everything. Like people, like, what you did to this? What seasonings are these? so I get that from time to time. So
I know his chicken good. I remember one time it was off limits. I forgot what he was grilling, but the chicken was off limits. So I was like, oh, this martial law right here. I touched this, him and his wife might get me. Let me just, I forgot. I don't know who was one.
I think you had came to. I think you had, because I was cooking stuff for like everybody, but I had like chicken to the side for just
the
myself
house.
for the house.
Or whatever. I was like, what's this deal? And he was like, oh, that's for the house. I was like, oh, that's ain't what I asked you. I said, what this is? That's for the house. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, house. I'm gonna let the house have it.
Y'all come down here the right time of year. We'll do a boy.
Man, listen.
Don't tell me that.
Listen.
Now,
let me care about the training number. It's an 8-hour train ride. Let me go ahead the book.
Hey, I might be on that train ride with you, my boy.
At the end of the season right now, but like to the beginning of next year.
Listen, I gotta ask. Like, so what is you? So I'm assuming you eat crawfish. You eat the whole shebang. I'm willing to try. I just ain't never had none. I seen that was like I gotta have.
Like crawfish be busting, man.
I heard. I ain't never had none, you know what I'm saying, like that. But so what's your, out of just all the New Orleans cuisines, like what's your favorite?
The thing is you know what, the most consistent good thing I could probably say is like po' boy. If I'm cooking it myself, probably red beans.
Yeah.
If somebody cooking it for me, gumbo.
I ain't had no good gumbo in so long.
My grandma gumbo just tastes like home. Like it's just you feel like a little kid sitting on the floor watching wrestling with my grandpa.
Ooh. Listen, that sound like it. That sound like it's it. Man, me and my wife went to this oyster house here in Birmingham, and like one of their sides was gumbo. I think that's what it was. It was gumbo. I think it was gumbo. Whatever they called it, gumbo. Man, I tasted. I said, whatever roux they started with wasn't it. When I tell you, that's how like it was off. Like it wasn't seasoned. Like it was just bland. I'm like
soup.
And I'm like, no offense. But who eating this? Who y'all serving this to? Cause this is unseasoned. It's on the way. Y'all done season y'all roux? Like what y'all doing?
You know what I'm saying? Soup, or you getting like mud from some places.
That's exactly what it was. Soup and mud, basically. Like, cause it wasn't that wasn't it, man. But yeah, it was just terrible. So, but Dub, you heard what he said. He invited us down for a boil next year. So we got to take that trip.
He gave me the heads up, so I'm gonna fly to Alabama. And then we're gonna go to New Orleans.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bad. So, but yeah, we go ahead. We done held you long enough, man. I just want to say, we appreciate you for coming on, man. we like you said, we normally do something at the end of the year where we try to invite all our guests back, and we just have a big old shindig. We a big old party. We talk about some of everything. We play like a game of 21 questions. So hopefully, at the end of the year, I'll hit you up. You know what I'm saying? If you free, definitely come on. But go ahead before we head out of here, though, man. Let's go ahead and tell everybody where they can. With your socials, where they can follow you at, where they can find you, and everything else.
The easiest place to go is the Instagram at JT Glory Jones, and then in the profile you'll see my link tree that'll send you everywhere. And if you just want to skip the middleman, JonathanThomasJones.com is the website.
I just followed you myself.
Oh, appreciate you already. Oh, yep, they got a notification right there.
Yeah, I have followed you on TikTok. I don't really be on the tickety talk. Whenever we interview somebody, because I don't think I follow most of my friends on TikTok, because I'm gonna follow you. I ain't finna like nothing. I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just there.
Oh, so before we go though, and I gotta ask, because yesterday was Wednesday, and on Wednesdays I asked my gaming question of the week. My gaming question of the week this week, since you're a big fighter game person, if you could choose two fighting characters, two characters from a fighting game, from any fighting game that have not fought before, what two characters would you choose?
Ooh.
Why ain't you asked me that before?
You can answer it too. I
don't want to now. I don't want to. But now you got me thinking. My head kicking in. I can't think of nothing.
Listen, Sir answered it. I saw Sir did a reply to it earlier today. But that was I was like, man, this is a good one. I gotta ask. I gotta put this one out
there. Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
That's my boy. That's my main.
Definitely Nightmare.
Okay.
Victor from Darkstalkers.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Now that you said that, I think my two would be Nightmare and Shao Kahn. Because Shao Kahn got that damn hammer, so it's kind of like, yeah.
So maybe Judah and Nightmare. Yeah, Judah from Darkstalkers and Nightmare.
Ooh.
Yeah. See, go ahead. That's a good one. That's a good one, man. I've seen. I got a couple responses. There were some good ones, but like I said, I thought it was just a dope question in general, because you got your fighting game community, and there's so many good fighting games out there. So I was like, let's, why not? If you could pick anybody that can fight anybody from any one of them, who you gonna roll with? You know what I'm saying? So I had like somebody mentioned they wanted to see like all the Bruce Lee like the Bruce Lee fight. They were like, let's see Law and then Fei Long,
Jan Lee,
and that's why. And I was like, well, if you go throw Law and Fei Long, and then go ahead and make it a triple threat and do like and throw in Liu Kang. You know what I'm saying?
You got to do a fatal four-way. Like I said, Jan Lee from Dead or Alive.
There you go. Listen, listen. Go ahead and put all of them in there and let them go to work. You know what I'm saying? See who's gonna come out on top.
Now think about it. Jan Lee, my favorite Bruce Lee variant.
Isn't there one in Toshinden? Don't Toshinden have like a Bruce Lee? Maybe not. No, maybe not. No, I don't think. No, I think I'm thinking about like old Tekken. I think I'm just thinking about like Law from
martial law and forest law.
Yeah.
but all right, ladies and gentlemen, man. Look, we want to just thank everybody that stopped by. If you're watching it live, appreciate you for stopping by. If you follow, caught us after, still appreciate you for stopping by, man. But always be on the lookout for us. Check out, come check out stuff for the Blerd Syndicate. Blerd Syndicate, what we do episodes of Black Jeopardy. We have Blerd Jeopardy, I think, coming next week. Episodes of what else we got? We got to get back on our Victor Road stuff as well. So be on the lookout for that. We got some games. We got some games we got to talk about, man. Dub been playing stuff. I've been playing stuff. We got some games and everything that we got to talk about. Come check out episodes of With the BS. And and all that other good stuff. But once again, we just want to give
check out my man for Follow Fridays too, man.
Yes, I was like, we want to definitely give a shout out to JT for coming by, man. Please go follow him. Go check out his stuff. Go check out Follow Fridays, man. Once again, this is a man. Is a talent, just talented across the board, man.
Thank you.
Hey, man, and Valentine's Day coming up in a few months, man. If you know you got a wimpy voice, my man, sit here and send her a voice message for you, man.
I will.
There you go. Yes. Also, and if you, look, school about to start back up for a lot of folks. If you need something for them kids, you know, you're in high school, you want some of the more cultured t-shirts. Go check out the blerdsyndicate.com for the latest merch. You know what I'm saying? We got t-shirts, everything there from some of everything. You got some new stuff. Got a couple of show. We got a show enough t-shirt. We got a Sam Jackson t-shirt. We got all the Sam Jacksons fighting each other, motherfuckers. It's on. I'm telling you. Go check it out.
You got the foot follower t-shirt. I won't work very man at the school.
Listen. We got shirts from some area, man. Also, if you want to hit it with the promo code, get 20% off with the promo code with the BS. So absolutely. But once again, man, appreciate everybody for stopping through. But this has been another episode of Victor Road, a gaming podcast presented by the Blerd Syndicate. And y'all be great. We out. Peace.